Hey y'all, happy holidays. And we're back. We're back with another Kenneka Jenkins holiday special. Hope everybody enjoyed their holiday. If you didn't, I made sure that I would hear from y'all. I will hear from y'all that who can celebrate. This is for entertaining, criticism, commenting, educating purposes. Okay, these are my opinion and not necessarily facts. Okay, these are just my opinion. I'm gonna allow y'all the time to come in. Y'all know that people don't believe what is being said because a lot being said, being misinformed to the public. And people are going to have mixed emotions on the case, on the situation. And they're going to start thinking out the box. They're going to start digging for information. And the 911 call, and y'all need to come in because I'm not starting over. If you missed the live, please go back and watch it. I'm trying to mentally put this case together because it's still something absent from this case. Only reason why I don't listen to everybody out there on in this case is because they are convinced that the information. Sit down. Excuse me, y'all. I'm talking to my dogs. Sit down. Don't start. Don't start messing with her, Camper. Move, Minnie. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. Dogs are something else. I want to give a shout out to all my subscribers and my viewers who watches the channel. And this is just for entertainment purposes, y'all. Because I know y'all I ain't the only one who sit here and it was a lot of hidden information that was exposed to the public to where you put your trust in a lot of people when it came to this case. And I'm not targeting at anyone because everybody has the right to think the way they think. I paid attention to everything in this case. And it never made sense to me. It never made sense to me. It still doesn't make sense to me. It's still something somebody is not telling. There have been cover up in this case. There have been nefarious in its information in this case. Now, I want to get in this 911 call because a person in the 911 call, and this is a friendly content. This is a friendly content. It all depends on how you take it, okay? Y'all, it's something about the 911 call upsetted me with the dispatcher. Well, y'all, please like and share the video, okay? Please like and share the video. Please share this video, okay? What Key Sweat said, I toss and turn a million nights in my sleep. Oh, yes, I did. But guess what? That's how a lot of people did in Kenneka Jenkins Day. Now, I want to go ahead on and play a little bit of this 911 call. But I'm going to stop this video, so if you want to look at it all the way through, you can. But that's not why I'm here. I'm trying to investigate, okay? Trying to research and investigate on my thoughts. And I'm trying to get an understanding of what the people are putting out there. Because it ain't no way you put out something and with no proof. You know what I mean? You got to have proof, y'all. You can't make up something on a person if you don't have proof. How do you do that? Ain't that defamation? How can you put something out there if you don't have... I have proof that this was the 911 call. And the person who upset me in this 911 call wasn't her. It wasn't the mother. It was the dispatcher. The dispatcher was so disrespectful to Miss Teresa until it upset me. Cause the first thing I said, why they talking to her like that? Why he talking to her like that? This lady trying to find out some information about her daughter. Then it seemed like he was ignoring her. I don't know. I can't say he was doing it. I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna give y'all time not to get in here. I got proof that the dispatcher threw y'all off on this 911 call. And why he did that, I have, don't y'all have a lot of questions in Kenneka Jenkins case? Don't y'all have a lot of questions like, why they say that? Why? Why and where and how? This is where I am. Why, where, and how? And what did it say? What did you just say? What did you just say? How? Why was it so many in Kenneka Jenkins case? Why was it? Why y'all trying to play messing with people's mind like that? That is so rude. This lady lost her daughter. The lady lost her daughter. That's what happened. That lady lost her daughter. Let me turn my TV back on. Y'all go ahead and hit that button. That's what you do. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do, y'all. Y'all, we was talking about that 911 call. That's what we talking about. That 911 call. God is good, y'all. God is good. God is good. Okay. God is good. We know that. We know He good. God is good. Okay. We know that. We don't need nobody to tell us that God is good. We don't need Pooka them to tell us how good God is. Now, y'all, I'm about to start this. I'm about to stop this. And we about to get into this 911 call. I'm about to trip y'all out.
What's the address of your emergency?
Yes, I'm at the Crown Plaza at O'Hare Airport. I'm calling because my daughter came to to a party here last night, a gathering with her friends, and now her friends, they said that they left on the front of the hotel and she's not able to be found now. She's 19 years old.
And you said that and you said the Crown Plaza at O'Hare Airport?
Yes, and they said that when her friends was asking earlier today, like about 4 o'clock in the morning, because they run the video cameras, they said that they didn't have no cameras. But now I came and it was a lady, she said that if she heard music, and she asked me that I want to go upstairs, and we went upstairs on the 11th floor, and it was someone came to the room, And she said that she did see my daughter there with a group of girls and a couple of guys, but that's all she just saw because she was busy trying to get reception on her phone.
All right, well then, you know what? Are you sure you don't mean the Crown Plaza in Rosemont?
Yes, the Crown. Yes,
Okay, stop.
I'm sorry, the Crown Plaza in Rosemont.
Stop. Now, he don't miss me. He don't piss. Oops, excuse me. This is friendly. This is friendly. This is a friendly. This is so friendly. I'm gonna control my mouth because I just want to speak my opinion. Now, the dispatcher really, I thought the dispatcher was being disrespectful, and I know a lot of y'all got your own thoughts. I thought he was being disrespectful with Miss Teresa. First of all, I'm at the Crown Plaza at the O'Hara Airport. Are you sure you aren't talking about the Crown Plaza in Rosemont? Well, let me talk to y'all about that, okay? Cause I don't want y'all to get confused and start following the nonsense about this case. I don't want y'all to start following the nonsense, okay? And I don't know Miss Teresa. I don't have nothing against this lady because I don't know her. I was so focused on her daughter. Try to help her find out what happened to her daughter. Y'all, the Marriott, listen now, listen before you go start yelling. The Marriott Hotel is at 6155 in River Road. Crown Plaza is at 5440 North River Rose. Listen to me now, I'm about to trick you. Rosemont is very close, within walking distance, and only just a short drive to Crown Plaza. I want to make that clear. I want to make that clear because there is proof. The Marriott Hotel and the Crown Plaza is two different hotels, okay? They are two different hotels. They 7 minutes in a walking distance and 5 minutes in driving. They in walking distance. Miss Teresa asked the dude about the Crown Plaza and O'Hara Airport. And he made her, why he say that, I don't, maybe because he a dispatcher. Why did he confuse y'all? She said where she was. It was understood where she was because she said where she was because she knew where she was. She was at the Crown Plaza in O'Hara Airport. He said, are you sure you aren't talking about the Crown Plaza in Rosemont? Well, dear heart, you knew what Miss Teresa was saying, the same thing you saying. They refer to as the same hotel. So why did he confuse y'all? Why did he say that? They the same hotel, y'all. Could Miss Teresa know she was at Crown Plaza? He knew she was at Crown Plaza in Rosemont. These two hotels, the Plaza O'Hara Airport and the Crown Plaza in Rosemont, it's the same hotel. Why did he confuse y'all? Why did he try to make like Miss Teresa crazy? Because she at the same hotel he referring to. She was at the same conference. She was at the same hotel and conference center that he said, are you sure you aren't talking about the Crown Plaza in Rosemont? And he made her clear what she said. Oh yeah, you right. No, Miss Teresa, you was right. You was right, Miss Teresa. You was right when you said the Crown Plaza O'Hara Airport. Maybe he don't want you to say the airport part. But the dispatcher and Miss Teresa was speaking on the same hotel. She didn't say nothing wrong. She didn't say nothing wrong. She was in the right place. And he knew she was at the right place. He knew she was at 5440 North River. But listen to the ones. Listen now. I'm not disputing what nobody said. Miss Teresa said she was at the Crown Plaza O'Hara Airport in Rosemont. Miss Teresa did not say she was at the Marriott Hotel in Rosemont. She didn't say she was in Rosemont. She did not mention she was at the Marriott. She didn't say I was at the Marriott Hotel in Rosemont. She didn't say that. Even though they're in walking distance, I just want to know, how did these people, y'all got to stop believing everything y'all hear on YouTube. Y'all got to stop believing everything you hear on YouTube, okay? Y'all stop believing these people ain't got nothing else to do but put out some false information. Miss Teresa is not at the Marriott Hotel. The Marriott Hotel did not come out of Miss Teresa's mouth, nor the dispatcher mouth. Okay? Listen, I'm going to say that again. I'm going to say what I said again. On this beautiful Christmas, after Christmas Day, holiday. They say holiday. Listen. And you could take this information. You can revisit this information. And these are my proof. Miss Teresa was telling the truth. I'm at the Crown Plaza O'Hara Hotel in O'Hara Airport. Are you sure you aren't talking about the Crown Plaza in Rosemont? Yeah, man, you know she's talking about Rosemont. It's Crown Plaza in O'Hara Airport is in Rosemont, duh. So she mean what she meant. So she was at the right airport. It's nothing wrong with Miss Teresa. Not mentally. She was at the right airport. Now, Miss Teresa, not the dispatcher, y'all. If you don't believe nothing, believe somebody. Miss Teresa is the mother of Kenneka Jenkins. She did not mention nothing about no Marriott Hotel at Rosemont. She didn't say nothing about Marriott Hotel. The dispatcher didn't mention the Marriott Hotel at Rosemont. But they are in very close walking distance, y'all. They are in walking distance, okay? And a short drive, like a 7 minutes walk. And a 5 miles. They not far from each other. That's what they now the people did get that correct. They not far from each other. Right now, y'all, the mother did not sue the Marriott Hotel, okay? Right now, the dispatcher is not speaking of the Marriott Hotel. He's speaking about He's speaking, listening to her and clarifying. He clarified to make sure she was at the right hotel. Are you sure you aren't talking about the Crown Plaza in Rosemont? And she said, yes, you're right. No, Miss Teresa, you was right too. Those two hotels. Well, the Crown, listen, I don't want confusion. The Crown Plaza, O'Hara Airport, is the Crown Plaza in Rosemont, y'all. They refer to the same hotel, okay? Now, we're not even talking about the Marriott Hotel. So you got to be careful with the name of the hotels. You got to be, when you're telling this story, you got to be careful what you're saying. You got to be careful with the hotels that you're speaking on. You got to. You got to. You got to be. You got to. Because they are different hotels. They are different hotels. Okay? I have to clarify that. Because we got some nice people out there. They not understanding. They don't know. They don't know. They just think y'all nice people. And well, hold on.
Okay, no, it's okay. And have you spoke? And you said you spoke with the.
Now, here we go. So I just clarified that. I just want y'all here. I'm about to listen to the call again now. We're not speaking about the Marriott Hotel, okay? There's no proof that she was at that Marriott Hotel, okay? And I said what I said. There's no proof she was at that Marriott Hotel at all. But they are in walking distance, and like a 5 mile. They're very close to each other. But I have proved to y'all that we're not speaking about the Marriott Hotel. But I have proved to y'all that Miss Teresa, I met the Crown Plaza at the O'Hara Airport. It's the same. Are you sure you aren't talking about the Crown Plaza in Rosemont? They are talking about the same hotel. They are referring that the dispatching Miss Teresa is at the Crown Plaza at Rosemont, 5440 North River Road. We're not speaking on the Marriott Hotel, 6155 North River Road. We're not speaking about that, okay? All right? So I just proved to y'all we're not speaking about the Marriott Hotel. We are speaking about the hotel that Miss Teresa sued, okay? We are speaking about the hotel that her attorney got paid off of. We're speaking about the Crown Plaza in Rosemont, okay? So I just confuse y'all to let y'all know that the hotel Miss Teresa is speaking on at the O'Hara Airport is the same hotel that the dispatcher is speaking about in Rosemont.
911, where's the address of your emergency?
Yes, I'm at the Crown Plaza at O'Hare Airport, and I was calling because my daughter came to to a party here last night, a gathering with her friends, and now her friends, they said that they left on the front of the hotel, and she's not able to be found now. She's 19 years old.
And you said that and you said the Crown Plaza at O'Hare Airport?
Yes, and they said that when her friends was acting earlier today, like about 4 o'clock in the morning, because they run the video cameras, they said that they didn't have no cameras. But now I came and it was a lady. She said that if she heard music, and she asked me that I want to go upstairs, and we went upstairs on the 11th floor, and it was someone came to the room, and she said that she did.
Hold on. Oh, wait. Hold up. Let me go back a little bit. The reason why I want to go back is because Miss Teresa didn't mention nothing about 926. They later took her to the 11th floor. But when the YouTube people speak of it, they always put the 926. But the mother did not. The mother brought up the 11th floor, the floor that the lady was talking about. So what happened on the 11th floor? See, we never got enough information about what happened on the 11th floor at Crown Plaza. Now listen to this again. Listen to it again.
what's the address of your emergency?
Yes, I'm at the Crown Plaza at O'Hare Airport, and I was calling because my daughter came to to a party here last night, a gathering with her friends, and now her friends, they said that they left on the front of the hotel, and she's not able to be found now. She's 19 years old.
And you said that and you said the Crown Plaza at O'Hare Airport?
Yes. Yes, and they said that when her friends was asking earlier today, like about 4 o'clock in the morning, because they run the video cameras, they said that they didn't have no camera. But now I came and it was a lady. She said that if she heard music, and she asked me that I want to go upstairs, and we went upstairs.
Now, who is that lady Miss Teresa talking to? This lady getting her all that information, told her to go up on the 11th floor. Who is this lady? Who is a lady that involved herself in a murder case, but which they not gonna call it? Well, that's not let me take that back. Who is this lady, this woman, or this person that put themselves in this situation? Said that they went to the 11th floor. Who is this person? They didn't take her to 926. They said 11th.
The 11th floor, and it was someone came to the room, and she said that she did see my daughter there with a group of girls and a couple of guys, but
so what? See, this is crazy. The lady, whoever she's speaking on, or whoever talking, said that Kenneka was on the 11th floor with a group of girls. What group of girls she was with? A group? It seemed like to me that a group may be about 5 people. And some dudes? Who are these girls? Who are these girls that had Kenneka up on the 11th floor? Y'all don't talk about the 11th floor. Y'all put all the trouble on 926. Y'all don't talk about the 11th floor like y'all talk about 926. What happened on the 11th floor? Because a group of girls, a lady said, a witness said, that they saw Kenneka up there on the 11th floor with a group of kids, with a group of people and some boys. A group of people. Y'all ain't gonna talk about that. Who are these group of people on the 11th floor up there with Kenneka Jenkins? I'll wait. That lady saw Kenneka up on the 11th floor with a group of boys, with a group of people, girls, a group of girls. She ain't say a couple girls, like 2 girls. So when she said that Kenneka was up on the 11th floor with a group of girls, it's telling me that a group of girls pulled her from that, in front of that room door and took her upstairs. It seemed like some people saw a girl in the hallway. Saw a girl in the hallway. I'm just going to say a girl in the hallway. And they took her up to the 11th floor. Did that happen? Because that lady, whoever this person is, they saw Kenneka up on the 11th floor with a group of girls. And some boys. So did they take Kenneka, did they see Kenneka? How did Kenneka get up on the 11th floor? If the friends took her to the lobby, how in the heck did she get up on the 11th floor? When? This is important, y'all. This is something that y'all don't talk about. That 11th floor is very important to know who took Kenneka from the 9th floor to the 11th floor. Or how did she get up on the 9th floor when they claim there is no number in a hotel? When you ever been in a hotel and they ain't got no number, cotton picking number, or just say up and down? Who is the group of girls that took her up on the 11th floor? And the guys?
That's all she just saw because she was trying to get reception.
How the hell did, excuse me, I'm sorry, you two. Y'all took, so she went up down the 11th floor just to get reception for her phone with a group of girls and a group of boys? And she was saying that she was ready to go home? That's weird.
Upstairs, and we went upstairs on the 11th floor, and it was someone came to the room, and she said that she did see my daughter there with a group of girls and a couple of guys, but that's all she just saw because she was trying to get reception on her phone.
All right, well then, you know what? Are you sure you don't?
Somebody lying. Kenneka had reception on the phone when she was texting Maya in the room. Remember she texted Maya and said, I'm ready to go? She had reception on her phone because they were playing music from her phone. What are they talking about? Who in that car talking to Miss Teresa?
You mean the Crown Plaza in Rosemont?
Yes, yes it is. I'm sorry, the Crown Plaza in Rosemont. That's exactly where it's at.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. And have you spoke? And you said you spoke with the
Front desk. I'm sitting outside right in front of the hotel in a parking lot right now.
And they're
So why you questioning Miss Teresa like that? She said she was at the O'Hara Airport, Crown Plaza. She's speaking on the same airport that you're speaking on. Y'all speaking on the same hotel. So why you trying to make it look like she don't know what she talking about? Yeah, she mean that she in front of Crown Plaza. You are so shocked that this dispatcher is so shocked and surprised that this is going on at that hotel and he didn't hear about it unless he a new dispatcher coming in of another day time. That's why he said, are you sure? Because he don't see that on the program at all. Even if he didn't take the call, he still don't see that. Yes, Miss Teresa is at the same hotel right there, sitting in her car at the same hotel you talking about. But she sure ain't talking about no Marriott hotel. She talking about the Crown Plaza Hotel in O'Hara Airport and Crown Plaza in Rosemont are referred to the same hotel. And this dispatcher is shocked what this mother is saying.
saying that they haven't seen your daughter since she left, or?
No, it's a different set. It's a different it's a new shift, and they said that they haven't seen it. Well, of course they wouldn't have seen it because this is like 3 or 4 in the morning, and I just seen it. She was there because I just found the ticket where they entered this hotel. It was at 1:36 p.m. So hold on, this is not her ticket because this is on the 6th.
1:06 p.m. on the 6th. That seemed like a ticket that don't have nothing to do with the time that Kenneka arrived. 1:36 p.m. No. That somebody else had that ticket on the 6th. Not Kenneka. Cause at 1:36, she was already at the hotel. What is the 1:36? What is the 1:36 for, y'all? Cause 1:36, she called. She was leaving with her friend at 2:30. They were getting ready to leave at 1:36. Though, where's they get that 1:36 though from? Why on the 6th? The time doesn't match it up with the time and the information I got right here. She was leaving with friends at 2:30 a.m. She was stomping in the freezer at 3:32. So you tell me that the time that Kenneka got to the hotel, she was there way before 1:36. Even if y'all said the ticket don't even listen. Even though y'all saying that the ticket said it's 6 and the ticket machine was wrong. What they got to do with the time? What they got to do with the time? The date and the time are two different things. The dates and the time is the one thing about something, it gonna get that time right. So on 1:36, even if she was there, the Irene party was on the 8th. Irene party was on the 8th, y'all. They went looking for her at 2:30 a.m. She started stumbling around the hotel around about 3:32 a.m. 4 a.m. The friends alert the mama. Y'all, these times, okay, the times are rolling together. Think about it. Even if the tickets say the 6th, the party was on the 8th. That's a whole 2 days, 3 days. That's a whole 3 days apart to have a machine that's saying the wrong ticket. What are they? That's stupid. I'm sorry. Let me. Whew. Think about what I just said, y'all. Think about what I just said. Even if the date on the ticket was wrong, don't have nothing to do with the time. The time said 1:36. Kenneka was already at the party. I'm trying to get, I don't get everybody the benefit of the doubt to let y'all know that she wasn't at the Marriott Hotel. We have spoken on, the mom speaking of the Crown Plaza in Marriott Airport, which is referred to the same hotel in Rosemont that the dispatcher is speaking on. And then you tell me that she went up, a lady seen her up on the 11th floor with a group of people and some boys trying to get reception on the phone. Don't make sense, because when Kenneka walked out the room, she didn't have her phone. Because when she walked out the room, why is she get reception on something she don't have? Because Shamaya said when they left her in the hallway to go in there to go get her phone. This some mess up stuff. I got a problem. With that ticketing, Miss Teresa Carr. Even if the date was wrong, still the time is right. Don't let them fool y'all.
My daughter wasn't here on the 6th.
Okay, and real quick, I'm just gonna see if maybe she was here at all. What's your daughter's name?
Her name is Kenneka Jenkins. The room wasn't registering her name. She came with her friends here.
And I just want to verify. I'm Lovely. I actually just came in myself. Probably been on shift for about 45 minutes. So I just want to make sure that maybe she didn't get arrested and sent on her. You know what I mean? I just want to double check everything. But
Thank you.
You're very welcome. But it doesn't look like we had any run-ins with her last night at all.
Now, that's crazy. Did you hear what he just said? Now that tell me that what is it that the hotel was hiding, because the police department don't even know about this. They said they didn't have no run-ins on this right here. So that means that the police department allegedly didn't know what was going on. And it wasn't a call reported to them at that time. This is crazy.
Do you think it's possible maybe she went to one of her friends' houses, or she's probably...
No, actually, because she had my car. She was driving my car. I don't like nobody to drive my car because my insurance will not pay for nobody, no one besides her. And her friends kept calling my phone. I told them to stay here. They stayed out here, but they called me like about 3 times in the morning. I was laying in bed. I just had breast surgery.
Okay, when they called her mama, she was right. They called her at 3 something. They called her at 3:32 a.m. The mama got some sense. And one thing I like about what the mama did, She was a concerned mother. She was concerned for the welfare of her daughter. And she researched. She looked for her daughter. Because she know what kind of people she be around. So it was. The mama was right. It was 3 something. And it was 3:32 a.m. when she walked in that freezer. So that looked like Kenneka. Everything looked like it happened at around the same time. It's crazy. It's crazy. The timing is y'all hurry up, cause they looking for her. That's what it sounded like. Hey, hurry up, they looking for her. She said, man, these people, they walking around, they all over this hotel, they looking for her. Man, there they go right now.
That breast cancer. So I'm, sedated off medication early, and they telling me she out here. So once I rejuvenated, strengthened up myself enough to get up and drive out here to look for her. Once they brought me my car, I'm right out here. And I came to the hotel and I showed them a picture of her and I asked them if they see it. And there was a lady in the lobby and she heard me asking the front desk and she said it was music. She did hear music. She called to walk downstairs to report the room and come to find out it was the people next door. And when we knocked on the door, that person said,
knocked on what though? Who is this person talking to her in the lobby? We need more information. What though? First in one minute, 11th floor. Now they knocking at a door, and they heard music. It's a party. What are these witnesses?
That she did see my daughter downstairs with, it was like 4 of them, and it was 4 of them. And she said
she seen my daughter downstairs. It was 4 of them. So are those the same group of girls that she saw on the 11th floor with them? The Bree wasn't there when they were looking for Kenneka. When they put Kenneka in the hallway, Bree wasn't there. So who are the 4 girls? Because the girls, the witnesses need to talk. Why they didn't go to court? We need to be in court. Because the 1 minute when she first called in, the lady said I seen her upstairs with a group of girls and some boys. Are these the same group that brought her downstairs? Because the group is not a group that took her to the, if Shamaya and Monifa took her downstairs in the lobby, y'all. It ain't but 2 of them, it ain't no group of them, it's 2 of them. The lady said, well, 4 of them. That's her group. It's considered a group with 4 or more. Not 2 or more, 4 or more. So who are all these girls in the hotel? Who is these people bring Kenneka down here to the door? This is crazy. All the he said, she said, they said, it said, what they said is crazy. That is something that y'all need to be talking about, but they don't want to talk about it because if they talk about it, then they involved in it. Y'all got it? I just said, if they talk about it, they involved in it. Because the group of people saw her up on the 11th floor. It's the same group of people that took her to the lobby, in front lobby. Because the girls didn't do that. The friends didn't do that because the friend came back outside the door, she was gone. Of course the kids were threatened. Somebody threatened them kids to make them say that, well, tell them y'all brought her down there to the lobby. Tell them that, okay? All right, we got you. It was a group of people, group of girls brought. Where's the video? Where's the video? Y'all can't say the camera wasn't working in the lobby because we don't see everybody and their mom and granddaddy come through that lobby. God, there's so much stuff going on in that hotel.
my daughter, she was with 3 of her friends, but her friends said, which then, these kids will tell the truth. They said that they went upstairs to get her cell phone. And when they went to get her cell phone, she was standing in the lobby, in the front lobby. And then when they came back down, she wasn't there anymore.
You know what I'm saying? That don't make sense. That don't make sense because they was threatening. Somebody threatened them. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. They made them girls say that what happened. See, ain't nobody feel sorry for them. Girls should have got some money. All of them girls, they had a good mama. They could have won them some money. Them girls need some. Them girls should have sued them people back then. They should have talked to their parents and got them a lawyer, and all of them would have had a piece of change in their pocket because they deserve something. Because them girls said, they said for a fact that I believe Shemaya. A lot of people don't. They took her on the outside of that hotel room because Kenneka said she was ready to go. And when she came back out there to get her phone, she was gone. That because the group of people found a girl who could have played a game with them, could have been involved with them, or could let you don't know what's in people's mind. You don't know what's going on because that's not a group of girls that took her. That the group of people came from the group. Miss Teresa keeps saying group. Group. The key word in this case is a group. A group took her up there on the 11th floor. She was there with a group of people on the 11th floor, not 926. And then somehow she ended up in that lobby. Here go y'all bait right here. And then a group of girls was down there in the lobby. And then Miss Teresa just turned around and said it was three of her friends. What three friends were down there took her to the lobby? What three? How I gonna go from a group of girls put in the lobby to three? Who? What three? Bree wasn't there when they took her downstairs. If y'all see y'all, it's somebody scared. Somebody told the truth, and then they got scared. They blame themselves. And I'm gonna stick with the group of people that she was upstairs on the 11th floor. I'm gonna stick with the 11th floor group of people that y'all don't want to talk about that saw Kenneka up on the 11th floor. They weren't getting no phone reception because Shemaya went in the room to get her phone. When they came back out, she was gone. Then y'all took her down the stairs in that lobby. When y'all took her down in there, when them group of people took her down there in that lobby, it wasn't her friend who took her in that lobby. It was a group of people who took her in the lobby. And they left her down in that lobby. It wasn't three of Kenneka, they friends. It's not the friends that telling the lie, Miss Teresa. It was the friends telling you the truth. But they had to lie. Allegedly, this what happened. Allegedly, that's this what happened. But I'm just going by what she's saying.
No, I completely understand. The one issue we have, and it's not necessarily that it's an issue, but she is an adult. She is 19 years old, and I mean, as of right now,
she's 19 years old. That's not what she's 19.
Miss Teresa, he was telling you that she is an adult. She's 18 and she's 19 years old. That's what he was telling you. He didn't think he saw her. So Miss Teresa still on her medication. I don't even understand how she drove like that, y'all. I don't even see how she drove like that like that. I really don't. And from the time that this happened, y'all sure were driving fast. Because you're an hour from the hotel, an hour from the west side. Good God, no matter how fast y'all were driving. It seemed like when they were looking for Kenneka was still stumbling in the hallway. It seemed like they missing her. It seemed like, oh, this is crazy. It seemed like when they started looking for Kenneka was walking the hallway with a lot of people. It seemed like it was a lot going on at that time, y'all. It seemed like when they went looking for her, she was still alive. That's what it sounded like to me. Because the timing is telling me this. Because if it was 2:30, leaving with the friend at 2:30 a.m., she was stumbling in the hallway at 3:30 2:32 a.m. 4 a.m. the friend alert the mama she was still alive while they were looking for her. Kenneka was still alive when they were looking for her, y'all. And then the body was found more than 21 hours. Y'all got to think about this. Y'all got to think about this. Y'all, something that y'all don't talk about. That's why they don't want y'all to talk about it no more. If y'all talk about it, y'all will catch on to what I just caught on to. It's the people on the 11th floor. You know who you are. Allegedly, the people on the 11th floor with a group of people took her down there in the lobby. And that's when everything started happening. So when the friends started looking for Kenneka, oh my God, where's she gone? She gone, y'all. Then they went back in the party, y'all. Kenneka gone for real. Kenneka missing, and like Irene said, how's a grown person missing? That's what the what's the man name? The dispatcher trying to tell Miss Teresa that she's a grown lady. They're gonna look at her as being an adult, just like Irene was saying. How's a grown lady missing?
Kenneka Jenkins, K-E-N-N-E-K-A.
No, yes. No, I remember that you told me that she was 19. But what I'm saying is that she, again, she's only been gone for a couple hours. I don't know, maybe.
Y'all heard what that man just said? Did you hear what that man just said? Y'all ain't paying attention to what the dispatcher just said. Kenneka was still living when them girls were looking for her, y'all. He just told y'all he just been a couple hours ago. Which it is a couple hours ago. 2:30, 3:32, and 4 a.m. a couple hours. That's what this man just gave up the case. He said it was a couple hours. So when they went looking for Kenneka, if they went looking for her, they were going one way, Kenneka was going the other way. Kenneka was still living when they were looking for her. Allegedly, she was still alive. Because just like the dispatcher said, it was just a couple hours ago, y'all. Oh my God, this girl was still alive for her.
Be somewhere with one of her friends or something, because I mean, it is only a couple hours since you hadn't seen her, correct? Or since her friend supposedly hadn't seen her.
Correct. Let's say about 3 to 4 hours now. They said
3 to 4 hours. While they were looking for Kenneka, Kenneka was in the mix. When they were looking for Kenneka, they were missing Kenneka. Why they going their way, Kenneka was going the other way. Kenneka was still alive while they were looking for her. Ain't that crazy?
told me.
Allegedly.
It was like 4 o'clock in the morning when he called me.
See?
Yeah.
See? 4 a.m. That's crazy.
Well, I guess the one, are you looking to file a missing persons report then? Or are you just... Or would you... I'm sorry, go on.
I'm so sorry, sir, but I just want to know, is it possible that maybe they can look at the camera and see, it's because they send the police out here and ask them?
He told Mr. Teresa to file a missing report. File a missing report. Cause now that she got, it's another day. She been missing a day. Cause she went missing on the 8th, going into the 9th. Kenneka allegedly was already deceased on the 9th. And they found her on the 10th, allegedly. That's why on her tombstone, headstone, it says the 9th. Cause that's when she really, on the autopsy, will announce deceased. See, y'all gonna get confused if you don't pay attention. So on the headstone, it said the 9th. That's what she did, pass away on the 9th. They found her on the 10th. The body was found on the 10th. Doesn't mean that she deceased on the 10th.
I look at the cameras and see if they seen her on their cameras around that time.
I was about to say, even if I did send it off, sir, it would take a little bit in order for us to get the camera footage and for us to pass it on to the detectives division.
Okay. Okay. So what would you suggest?
Well, again, the only thing I would suggest maybe is just give her a couple hours. She could have went somewhere with one of her other friends.
That man still don't believe that this girl, that Kenneka, is unalive. Because it doesn't make sense. Because it's happening too fast. He don't believe, he thinks she with her friend somewhere. She think she done ran out with a boy. He don't think that she in no freezer. This man, this dispatcher can't believe just like we can't believe. Because while her friends were looking for her, she was still alive. But they don't know it. The friends don't know she's still alive. Kenneka was still walking around now while them friends were looking for her. When they went there, they missed her. Like my son, when I left his house yesterday, he said, Mama, you didn't see us? You didn't see me? Because they said you just left. And then, but he said, I thought about it, I came a different way. So y'all, Kenneka was alive walking around while her friends were looking for her. And guess what? Some of the area that they walked in, walking around, is some of the area where Kenneka was. Some of the area that y'all seen the girls walk, friends tried to find a friend. But when they were trying to find her, they was too many seconds behind. 2:30. 3:32. 4. Y'all, it's no way a person supposed to be hypothermia. This man, the dispatcher don't even believe it, man. Just like we don't believe it. He don't believe it. He thinks she with somebody else. Because he thinking humanistic like us, if that a word.
I mean, and who knows what her friends are saying is true, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
No, Mr. Reese. No. He's not talking about... When he said that he don't know if the friends telling the truth, he not saying they lying. He's saying, Mr. Reese misunderstand what he's saying. He's saying that she could have went with somebody else. She could have met a guy. You know how we do. We meet somebody, we go sit out there in the car with them. You know how we grown. We just, sometimes I used to then tell my friends what I was doing. And they might not want, no, she might not, he thinking that she might not want them to know. Well, you don't know what to think here. You don't want nobody to see you if you thinking about your boyfriend who locked up and you at a party. This thing is this. I can see why this thing can be real confusing. But no, Mr. Reese, he's not saying that the friends are lying. He's saying that the friends only going by what they say. I don't think the friends should have sued. The friends should have. That been my daughters back in the days. They would have got some money. Cause they been accused of something they ain't got no involvement in. They got a lot. They been accused of a lot. Them friends. Everybody put this on the friends instead of putting it on themselves on the 11th floor.
That's on the detectives division.
Okay. So what would you suggest?
Well, again, the only thing I would suggest maybe is just give her a couple hours. She could have went somewhere with one of her other friends. I mean, and who knows what her friends are saying is true. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You could tell, not to be saying, you could tell it don't sound right. I'm a parent. I've been young before, and it's not sounding right. It don't sound right, period. That's why I came out here myself. because and then it sounded like they had been drinking, honestly.
Yeah.
And I asked them, did she drink? And they said she had only 1 cup. But okay, my daughter ain't the type that normally, she can't even take liquor. Her liquor level is just like mine. We can't take liquor. We cannot take liquor. We take a sip of liquor, we drunk. Honestly.
No, I completely understand.
Well, Miss Teresa, she grown. She grown. That was her decision. Her decision was to take a drink. You know your daughter shouldn't be drinking, but she grown. She decided to go to that, take her grown. She grown. She decided to take your car over there to that hotel. She grown. She decided to take that drink. Drunk that hand, straight up. Yes, sir. It will sneak up on you. Ain't nobody got to put nothing in your drink. It'll sneak up on you.
And I'm like, 1 cup is too much for her, And I like I asked them, and then they end up with her cell phone. I pay her cell phone bill every month to make sure.
Okay, Miss Teresa just told y'all that the friends had her cell phone. So why would she be up on the 11th floor with a group of girls and boys trying to get reception on her phone? If she don't have her phone, people with common sense. She ain't got her phone, y'all. The friends got her phone. They don't know where Kenneka at. Kenneka up there, y'all people on the 11th floor know what happened allegedly. Because y'all allegedly took her down in the lobby. It wasn't the friends that allegedly took her down to that lobby. It was y'all took her to the lobby. Yeah. The friends had the phone. Kenneka didn't have her phone. She didn't get no reception. She had reception. Her friends had her phone. They blamed it on the friends, y'all, to save the cover up what they were doing. Huh?
Daughter has a phone. How did she love her phone? I don't understand why would she leave her cell phone with you all and just go disappear? And she I just had surgery. She know my predicament.
Because she didn't just leave her phone, Miss Teresa. She didn't just leave her phone. They had her phone in that room. No, she had it on the bed. Irene took the phone and played music on it. And then Kenneka got her own phone like that. Everybody gonna want to be nosy and see what's in your phone. You know how people do when you leave your phone. They want to be nosy. But she must not have a lock on her phone. I don't know. But Irene knew she had her Kenneka phone. So the information, false information that allegedly was given to the mama about her phone, she was getting reception on the phone, ain't the truth, y'all. Y'all missing the truth. Y'all blaming the wrong people in this case. Y'all blaming the wrong people. People you need to be blaming is y'all. This ain't even no investigation. They ain't even investigate this case. No DNA, no video. They didn't investigate the case. And you got to ask yourself, why didn't they investigate the case? They got sued, but why didn't they investigate the case? The case wasn't investigated. If the case is investigated, y'all didn't go by what the witnesses said. The witnesses told the story. I ain't talking about the friends. The witnesses told them. And the camera covered everything up.
No, yeah. Well, then, so that in that case, what I would recommend, just go home, relax a little bit, give it some time. Of all we know, she very well could still be in the room. She could just be passed out.
Man, do you hear what you saying? You telling that one, why are you talking to Miss Teresa like this? You telling Miss Teresa that the girl could be in the hotel passed out. You don't think she went in that 926 and looked for her child? So you telling that lady that her daughter in 926 passed out? Go home and take a nap? Is you crazy? That's what Miss Teresa didn't do what they wanted her to do. You want that lady, you want that mother to go home and take a nap while her daughter missing. That just like saying, Nazaria auntie done went to sleep while she was missing. How can you go to sleep when somebody missing? My mom went missing. We couldn't go to sleep. How can you sleep? How you gonna go to sleep and somebody missing? This man right, huh?
Again, how it is. You drink it the night before. You get, what I mean, whatever else have you. So just give it a couple hours. Maybe see if she'll get a hold of you again. What I mean? Does she know your number?
Yeah, she know my number very well. She's very smart.
Okay, well then, like I said, just give her a couple hours. You know what I mean? Give her some time.
She don't have her phone, mister. She don't have her mama phone. She don't have her phone. So if she know her mama number by heart, she would have dialed the number from the hotel phone. Wow.
Yeah, maybe she went to one of her other friends' places, or maybe she is still in the room, just knocked out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look, okay, he said the magic word. That man just said the magic word. Y'all didn't even hear what he said. He said the magic word. Y'all didn't even pay that no attention. If anybody intoxicated like Kenneka was, y'all, she'll be what? Knocked out. That's what he just said. She could be somewhere knocked out. That man okay, so this dispatcher just told y'all a whole lot without telling y'all a whole lot.
Yeah. Okay, and so how long does it take for me to file a missing person report?
Well, you can file it at any time. It's just like I said, just give it a little bit of time. If you hadn't heard from her by, I want to say about 10, 11 o'clock, then by all means, give us a call again. You can come to the station, and we can help you out from there.
Okay, I live in Chicago. Would it be better for me to come back to you on station, or should I go in Chicago and make out a mystery report?
I think you can try to file it out in Chicago. They may tell you to come here since it happened in our town, but I do know that since she lives with obviously she lives with you in the city. I think this might actually fall on them. Or at least they'll be able to take the report, and then they'll get in contact with us, and we'll be able to help them out with the investigation from there.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter whichever one. If I have to come back out here, I'll come back out here. But as long as if we be able to see the room, if I come, okay, I give it till tomorrow. It's 24 hours. After 24 hours. Do you think they'll still be able to see the video camera of today, the surveillance camera
Yes.
for today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ain't got nothing to do with them.
Yes, we'd definitely be able to get the footage.
Right.
Okay, thank you. I'll do that. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Miss Teresa, the footage ain't got nothing to do with the footage. Looking at the footage ain't got nothing to do with that.
Okay.
You're very welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Bye-bye.
In other words,
Negative. I have that subject in the kitchen in a freezer. She is frozen solid.
she's frozen solid. Good doodle-dee-dee. She frozen solid inside a Crown Plaza. Now look, y'all. Let's summarize this. Okay? Let's summarize this. See. Summarize. I'm at the Crown Plaza in Harold Airport, which she was. Are you sure you aren't talking about the Crown Plaza in Rosemont? Duh. She talking about the same hotel you talking about. So don't let that man confuse y'all. Wasn't nothing wrong with Miss Teresa. She was at the same hotel the man was at. The dispatcher talking about. But before I leave, I want to tell y'all this. After doing this research and listening to this now, I'm looking at, y'all all into the lady business. I ain't all into the business. I'm trying to find out what happened to her daughter. The Marriott Hotel doesn't have nothing to do with what happened to Kenneka Jenkins. Okay? The Marriott Hotel in Rosemont at 6155 North River Road is very close. They within a walking distance, y'all. Like a short drive to Crown Plaza, okay? Marriott and the Crown Plaza in Rosemont are two different hotels. Kenneka Jenkins' friends, Kenneka Jenkins was allegedly still alive when her friends were searching for her. They were looking for her. They were looking for her. They couldn't find her. I got questions. The 11th floor. The 11th floor people. Kenneka was seen up on the 11th floor. A group of girls brought her to the lobby. Who those group of girls is? It wasn't Shamaya, it wasn't Monifa, and it wasn't Bree, and it wasn't Irene. It was a group of girls. Now, we ain't seen what happened in that lobby. We ain't seen no picture of the group of girls. We ain't heard no witnesses talk. No way Kenneka will be going up on the 11th floor to get reception for her phone when she don't have her phone. And the friends are not with her. $6 million in wrongful death settlement found unalive on September the 10th, 2017. She was found unalive, but she didn't pass away, y'all, on the 10th. It was the 9th. Okay? They found her on the 10th. That's why the headstone said the 9th. Okay? She was leaving with her friend at 2:30. Kenneka wanted to go home to her mama. Okay? She was stumbling She was stumbling and walking in freezing at 3:32. Friends still looking for her. 4 a.m. The friends alert the mama. Shamaya said she called the mom. The body found more than 21 hours. Kenneka was allegedly alive when her friends were looking for her. If you listen to this dispatch call. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. And it's no confusion in this video. Why can't y'all believe Kenneka stumbled in a hotel freezer? Why y'all won't believe that she walked in one? Why y'all won't believe it? But I believe she was locked in there. I believe she was locked in there. At first I thought somebody put her in there. But it's a lot more got to be told to us. But they ain't got to show it to us. But I just want to clarify that the Marriott Hotel don't have nothing to do with the Crown Plaza Hotel. And the ticket on the 6th says 1:36. I'm not even worried about the 6. I'm worried about the time. 1:36? What? She was already at the party on the 8th. Before 1:36. So what's wrong with the time and what's wrong with the ticket date? What is that they found in the car? And why? Where that ticket come from? Because the date The time is what I'm concerned about. 1:36, she was already at the hotel. What's going on at 1:36, y'all? All right, y'all. Tell me what you think.